Hi, I'm Jib Kirat Singh.
Hi, I'm Abhishek Nayyar. Welcome to the fifth episode of Let's Discuss Business. Do you know which industry has a tremendous 16% year on year growth rate in India? Let me give you a hint. This industry did not exist anywhere in the world until the year 2010. Are you able to guess it now? Let's make it a tad easier. Unlike the technology sector, where the companies came to India from the West, in general, obviously, this industry's concept initiated in India and bloomed in all the major countries. Congratulations to everyone who is right for the industry. As we are discussing today is the ghost kitchen industry, or the term it is more famous with, the cloud kitchens. Cloud kitchens are one of the fastest growing business in India. It's in its adolescent stage currently and is yet to be a $1 billion market. Globally, it has a 12% year-on-year growth and as of 2019 was worth just over $43 billion. You must be thinking, what caused this industry to grow at an astonishing rate?
During the era when people were not cursed with technology and there wasn't any concept of courier services, people used to travel mighty distances to trade. They used to pack their food for the whole journey to and fro until the early 12th century. Between the two major cities of 12th century China, people going for trade refused to eat local cuisines from each other's towns. This gave birth to the notion of serving ethnic cuisines to the traders at a designated place, which happened to be the very first restaurants on the planet. Slowly, the concept grew across the globe. For a really long time, restaurants were meant for travelers, but the trend changed in the past few decades. People have started to eat at restaurants frequently, making it a highly lucrative business for opportunists. Multiple waves of new restaurants came, and the latest one got synchronized with the tsunami in the technology industry. With the advent of telephones, people started ordering pizzas from Domino's with just a phone call, which was the origin of the home delivery of cooked food items. Though Domino's wasn't the first to offer home delivery, it can be called the one that mainstreamed it. With the internet, it changed. Many new startups came and went that provided an option to order food from restaurants from your computer only. Waiter.com was the first to bring this idea to light and is currently being ruled by Uber Eats and many different startups worldwide. However, not many people notice that if people keep ordering food online, there is no need to have a physical dining area. The one to catch it first was Fasos, a Bengaluru based startup which is now called Rebel Foods. By the way, if you're liking this episode, a follow to Let's Discuss Business would be amazing. In India, the first cloud kitchen came in 2015. Since it requires significantly fewer investments, growth for the startups like Rebel Foods has been tremendous. The idea was an instant hit among entrepreneurs worldwide, with the first cloud kitchen coming up in the United States just after India in 2015, though it was a different startup in that initiated it. Canada and the UK too saw a burst of cloud kitchens starting in 2016. Within the last 5 years, the United States of America saw an opening of more than 100,000 ghost kitchens. For reference, McDonald's took 65 years to open 40,000 franchisees, and McDonald's is actually considered the fastest growing franchisee in the world. These certainly are some eye popping figures.
Let's take the example of Rebel Foods. Rebel Foods owns multiple different brands that serve a specific set of cuisines. For instance, you have Oven Story for pizzas, Behrooz for biryani, Mandarin Oak for Chinese, and many other brands under the hood. All these brands can operate from the same kitchen, which significantly reduces operating costs by saving rent, sharing utensils, etc. This way, one could have tens of different brands operational from almost half the covered area of a physical restaurant. This should explain why there was a hyper fast growth in this industry. Instead of having a cloud kitchen, numerous startups provide spaces for people to open their own cloud kitchens for a small fee while also managing the orders, dispatch, delivery, utensils, and machinery required for cooking. This has made it even more accessible for anyone to start their own business. The cloud kitchens have also made it easier for multinational brands to reach new markets faster. For example, Wendy, a popular burger chain in the United States, operates as a cloud kitchen in India. In a survey, it was found that 52% of the restaurants are currently planning to run a ghost kitchen. However, the numbers of this survey could possibly be biased due to the pandemic induced restrictions, as the restaurant owners had to pay the same rent as before while not having any guests to entertain. Therefore, these numbers are likely to shift again, and more accurate analysis would only be available once normalcy returns.
Cloud kitchens are rising to the moon and would continue to do so. After all, India is a big country and it would probably take decades for each nook and corner of the country to have a cloud kitchen. It will be interesting to see how this industry reaps. We hope you liked this episode of Let's Discuss Business. If you did, please share this episode with your friends. Let's Discuss Business is available on all leading podcast apps and now even on YouTube. Link for it will be in the description of this episode. I am Jipkirat Singh.
And I am Abhishek Nayyar, and we'll see you in the next one.